All right. Last NFL story to go over for today, and I saw this the other day. Overall, the list is fine, but there are some big, ginormous mistakes sprinkled throughout this list. So Chris Sims on Twitter, he ranks his top 40 quarterback countdown. Now, like I said, the overall list is fine, but adjustments desperately need to be made, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So, here we go. Let's just read his top 40, and I'll let you hear what the glaring, the jarring issues are, and then we'll point them out. But I'm sure everybody will be able to know. Here we go. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. 2, Josh Allen. 3, Aaron Rodgers. 4, Deshaun Watson. 5, Russell Wilson. 6, Lamar Jackson. 7, Kyler Murray. 8, Matthew Stafford. 9, Dak Prescott. 10, Tom Brady. 11, Justin Herbert. 12, Ryan Tannehill. 13, Baker Mayfield. 14, Derek Carr. 15, Matt Ryan. 16, Kirk Cousins. 17, Joe Burrow. 18, Carson Wentz. 19, Sam Darnold. 20, Cam Newton. That's the top 20. 21, Jimmy Garoppolo. 22, Ben Roethlisberger. 23, Ryan Fitzpatrick. 24, Taysom Hill. 25, Jameis Winston. 26, Daniel Jones. 27, Zach Wilson. 28, Trevor Lawrence. These players have never played in the league yet. Number 29, Andy Dalton. Number 30, Mac Jones. Number 31, Jared Goff. Number 32, Teddy Bridgewater. So 32 teams in the league. And there's some quarterbacks that we haven't even mentioned yet. That's where the problem is. But let's keep going. 33, Drew Lock. 34, Tua Tagovailoa, folks. 34th, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Andy Dalton above him? What? Let's keep going. 35, Tyrod Taylor. 36, Marcus Mariota. 37, Kellen Mond. 38, Trey Lance. 39, Justin Fields. 40, Case Keenum. 34, Tua. What the hell is going on? Mac Jones is number 30? 30? Absolutely despicable. So we have to rearrange this list desperately. Big time. I'm not having Tua at 34 out of the top 32. 32 teams, 32 starting quarterbacks, 34. Mac Jones, 30. Hell no. So we copied every single name here to a movable list that we can go and change ourselves, because that list is overall, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. The top 10, yeah, I mean, we'll move maybe 1 or 2 here, but overall, there was some utter disrespect on this list, and we're going to correct that right now. So, we got the list here. We can move them wherever we want. Let's start at the top. Patrick Mahomes, I'm fine with leaving him number 1. Josh Allen, number 2. Aaron Rodgers, number 3. The one I want to move up high first is Justin Herbert. He's number 11. I got to move him way higher, and I'm going to move him very, very high. I'm moving Justin Herbert number 1. Justin Herbert number 2, Josh Allen number 3. I'm moving Aaron Rodgers down to number 4. So I'm moving Justin Herbert all the way to number 2. This man, I'm telling y'all, folks, I am telling y'all what he put up stats wise, and watching him his first year, I am big time on Justin Herbert, folks. Truly, surely, he came out swinging year 1, and I'm looking for him to get even better. So I'm big on Justin Herbert, and I'm putting him all the way up to number 2 now. We'll move Josh Allen down to number 3. We'll keep Aaron Rodgers at number 4 behind Josh Allen. Deshaun Watson at number 5. I'm going to take Russell Wilson. I'm going to kind of switch to that. I'm going to move Russell Wilson ahead of Deshaun Watson. And I'm also going to move Kyler Murray above Lamar Jackson 1 spot. We'll keep Matthew Stafford. And then I'm also going to move Tom Brady above Dak Prescott. I'm going to move Tom Brady above Dak Prescott as well. So is that top 10 now? We got Patrick Mahomes 1, Justin Herbert 2, Josh Allen 3, Aaron Rodgers 4, Russell Wilson 5, Deshaun Watson 6, Kyler Murray 7, Lamar Jackson 8, Matthew Stafford 9, and Tom Brady 10. I believe I'm comfortable with that kind of being the top 10. So now let's keep going on here. Tom Brady, will leave him at 10. Dak Prescott, I'm going to take Ryan Tannehill over Dak Prescott. So Ryan Tannehill's 11, Dak Prescott's 12. Baker Mayfield, Derek Carr, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Joe Burrow, Carson Wentz. We are going to be moving him up kind of big. I'm going to put him right behind. Do I put him behind or above Dak Prescott? I'm going to go above Dak Prescott. The only reason why I may put Carson Wentz below Dak Prescott is the injuries, but we're kind of betting big that the injuries are all done. I mean, how many more can he really have? If he has one more, it's completely done. We can't even buy him into him anymore, ever again. It's going to be truly unfortunate if Carson Wentz gets injured again this season. We got to knock on wood big time, but overall, as a pure passer, I'm liking Carson Wentz just a slight above Dak Prescott. So we got Tannehill at 11, Carson Wentz at 12, Prescott at 13. Now we got Baker Mayfield, Derek Carr. They're kind of equal to me. I'll leave them kind of Baker Mayfield above Derek Carr like Chris Sims has. Matt Ryan. All right, now we got to kind of start moving some up a little bit because now we're starting to get into like Kirk Cousins and Joe Burrow and Sam Darnold. I don't even know why this man's, what did he have him initially at 20-ish? He had Sam Darnold at 19. I don't agree with that at all, folks. At all. I'm moving him down big time. But let's start moving some back players up a little bit more, and then we can start figuring out the top 20 a little bit more clearly here. But some players I want to move up big time. Big time. I want to move Tua obviously up big time. I mean, the man does not deserve to be number 34. Doesn't deserve to be top 10. Doesn't deserve to be top 15. But definitely in the top 20. He's above Taysom Hill. He's above Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's above, I'm going to say above Ben Roethlisberger. As of right now, I'm taking Tua over Big Ben. I'm taking Tua over Jimmy G. And I'm taking definitely Tua over Cam Newton, Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow. I got to move up Joe Burrow up a little bit, but I'm definitely taking Tua over Kirk Cousins. I will leave Baker Mayfield, Derek Carr, and Matt Ryan over Tua for right now. But Tua, what do we got now? We got Tom Brady at 10, so Tannehill 11, Carson Wentz 12, Dak Prescott 13, Baker Mayfield 14, Derek Carr 15, Matt Ryan 16, Tua 17. I'm fine with that. He's definitely better than Kirk Cousins. I don't want to hear that, folks, at all. Kirk Cousins, we're going to be dropping down. I'm going to move Joe Burrow ahead of Kirk Cousins. We got to move Sam Darnold all the way down. I'm going to put Ben Roethlisberger over Jimmy G, Cam Newton, Sam Darnold, and Kirk Cousins. All right, Ryan Fitzpatrick I'm going to move him down past Taysom Hill, past Jameis Winston. Oh, this is who we have to move up to. Daniel Jones. Got to move him up. We're going to move him past Jameis Winston, past Taysom Hill, past Jimmy Garoppolo, past Cam Newton, past Sam Darnold, past Kirk Cousins, and we'll leave him under. No, I'm going to move him over Ben Roethlisberger and Joe Burrow. He'll be right under Tua. Actually, I'm moving Daniel Jones above Tua. I'm moving Daniel Jones above Tua. So we got Daniel Jones behind. I'm putting Daniel Jones above Matt Ryan. Above Matt Ryan, top 15. Yeah. Yep. That's good there. Okay. Who else do we have to move up? Anybody? I want to move. We moved Taysom Hill above Jameis Winston. We'll leave Jimmy Garoppolo. All right, let's move Jimmy Garoppolo up a little bit. Let's move him past Kirk Cousins, right behind Big Ben Roethlisberger. And I'm going to move Taysom Hill right under Kirk Cousins, past Sam Darnold and Cam Newton. All right, who else do we have to move up big time? Let's move Jared Goff up a little bit. He definitely deserves to be above freaking Mac Jones and Andy Dalton and Trevor Lawrence just for right now, just because, he hasn't proven himself in the league just quite yet. And same thing with Zach Wilson. I can't be having him past Jared Goff. He's better than Ryan Fitzpatrick, and we'll leave him under Jameis Winston for now. All right, who else do we have to move up in this kind of back tier? I'm going to move Tyrod Taylor up. I think that's a little disrespect having him this low as well. We're going to be moving him right past Kirk Cousins. Where is he at? We're gonna move. No, we'll leave. Yeah, we gotta move. We gotta move Kirk Cousins all the way down. We're moving him down. We'll fix him in a minute, but we'll have him right above Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is not that good, folks, and that's another reason why I had a little issue with this. Ryan Fitzpatrick, number 23. The man's just a backup gunslinger, folks. He throws a lot of picks. Yes, he throws some touchdowns because he throws a lot of passes just in general, but he also throws a lot of picks. So I don't like him at number 23. That's why we're moving him down a little bit. And we'll give the overall kind of numbers here at the end once we feel comfortable where everybody is in relation to each other. So we moved, who did we just move up? We moved Ryan Fitzpatrick down a little bit. Do we have to move anybody else up decently? We got Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to move Trevor Lawrence over Zach Wilson. Chris Sims had Zach Wilson one spot above Trevor Lawrence. Andy Dalton is fine being at the bottom. I don't care. Mac Jones should be absolutely at the very bottom. Teddy Bridgewater should be up a little bit more. I'm loving what we saw from him. So we're going to move him past Mac Jones, Andy Dalton, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff. And we'll move him right under Jameis Winston. We're also going to move down Sam Darnold a lot. This man is unproven, folks. I don't want to hear that he had garbage offensive coordinators and coaches. I get it. Truly, I do. But when we look at what Ryan Tannehill did with Adam Gase, it's so much better than what freaking Sam Darnold did. So I'm not buying Sam Darnold. The man's never thrown over 60% completion percentage. And I understand, coaches in play calling and all that has something to do with your on-field body of work. But I mean, come on, you can't even complete 60% of your passes? Absolutely trash. I cannot buy this man. I don't even think he'll be that great on the Panthers this season. So we got to definitely move Sam Darnold down a lot here. And I also want to move Cam Newton down a little bit here. Going to move him right below Teddy Bridgewater. I'm taking Jameis Winston, and I'm taking Teddy Bridgewater over Cam Newton, folks. I mean, they both throw the ball. They sling the ball. Jameis Winston slings the ball absolutely wonkily, but I'll take that over Cam Newton that barely throws it. All right. What else do we have to move up? I want to move Justin Fields up a little bit. I'm gonna move him right. I'm gonna move. Do I disrespect Sam Darnold by moving Justin Fields above him? I think I do. All right. What else here? Marcus Mariota. Let's respect him because he got in that one game with the Raiders and kind of impressed us a little bit. So I'm gonna move Marcus Mariota above Andy Dalton. I'll move him above Andy Dalton. Maybe not Sam Darnold just quite yet, but definitely above Andy Dalton, 100%. Drew Lock can maybe go up one against Mac Jones. I think I take Andy Dalton over Drew Lock. Unfortunate for Drew Lock. And then we got Trey Lance and Case Keenum at the bottom. All right, so let's kind of, all right, where do we leave off at firm standings? We're at Tom Brady. The top 10 is kind of solidified here. I've got no problem with that. Ryan Tannehill is 11, Carson Wentz 12, Dak Prescott 13, Baker Mayfield 14, Derek Carr 15, Daniel Jones 16, Matt Ryan 17, Tua 18, Joe Burrow 19, Big Ben 20, Jimmy G 21, Taysom Hill 22, Tyrod Taylor 23, Jameis Winston 24, Teddy Bridgewater 25, I do think I like that. I do think I like the top 25. Actually, I'm going to switch Teddy Bridgewater and Tyrod Taylor. Maybe a little recency bias, maybe just because we haven't seen Tyrod Taylor in a while, but I am going to move Teddy Bridgewater up a little bit more here. Cam Newton's down, Jared Goff. All right, so now we've kind of got the top 20 figured out. Tannehill 11, Carson Wentz 12, Dak Prescott 13, Mayfield 14, Carr 15, Daniel Jones 16, Matt Ryan 17, Tua 18, Joe Burrow 19, Big Ben 20, Jimmy G 21, Taysom Hill 22, Teddy Bridgewater 23, Jameis Winston 24, and then we have Tyrod Taylor number 25. So I think we're good with the top 25 here. So let's kind of round out the bottom here, the last 15. So now we got Cam Newton, then Jared Goff, then Kirk Cousins, then Ryan Fitzpatrick, and now we're starting to get into kind of I'm good with those. So now let's start talking about these rookies, these new age quarterbacks coming in, and the garbage quarterbacks that are bottom tier here. So after Ryan Fitzpatrick, We'll put Trevor Lawrence just because he's looking. He should be great, folks. He should honestly be great out there. He was great in college. We'll see if he can kind of make that step to the NFL. Justin Fields, and I'm going to put both of them above Sam Darnold, folks. I just haven't seen anything from Sam Darnold. Yes, I see him kind of throwing deep and, making some good passes on the run, contorting his body. But at the end of the day, folks, those are just, they're good passes. We're not knocking that. But overall, I mean, it's just one pass out of a couple, and it's 55% completion percentage, 58% completion percentage. I'm not buying it. All right, then we got Marcus Mariota. Then we got Zach Wilson. I'll move Andy Dalton above Zach Wilson. He's still kind of unchecked. I don't really know how he's going to play out. So I'll move Drew Lock above Zach Wilson as well. And then that's really it. I mean, the bottom kind of 10 here, past Ryan Fitzpatrick, we've got Trevor Lawrence, then Justin Fields, then Sam Darnold, then Marcus Mariota, then Andy Dalton, then Drew Lock, then Zach Wilson, then Mac Jones, then Kellen Mond, then Trey Lance, then Case Keenum. So I think we're good. I think this is our final list here. We'll go through one final time here, name, number, and we'll see if we have to move any as we're going through here. But I think we're set here, and let's see how this list officially changed from what Chris Sims says to what we said. So here we go. Patrick Mahomes, number 1. Justin Herbert, number 2. Josh Allen, number 3. Aaron Rodgers, number 4. Russell Wilson, number 5. Deshaun Watson, number 6. Kyler Murray, number 7. Lamar Jackson, number 8. Matthew Stafford, 9. Tom Brady, 10. Ryan Tannehill, 11. Carson Wentz, 12. Dak Prescott, 13. Baker Mayfield, 14. Derek Carr, 15. Daniel Jones, 16. Matt Ryan, 17. Tua, 18. Joe Burrow, 19, Ben Roethlisberger, 20, Jimmy G, 21, Taysom Hill, 22, Teddy Bridgewater, 23, Jameis Winston, 24, Tyrod Taylor, 25, Cam Newton, 26, Jared Goff, 27, Kirk Cousins, 28, Ryan Fitzpatrick, 29, Trevor Lawrence, 30, Justin Fields, 31, Sam Darnold, 32, Marcus Mariota, 33, Andy Dalton, 34, Drew Lock, 35, Zach Wilson, 36, Mac Jones, 37, Kellen Mond, 38, Trey Lance, 39, and Case Keenum, 40, folks. So the big jumps here from Chris Sims' list. Tua, he was 34 on his list. He's number 18 on ours. We moved Justin Herbert up from 11 to number 2. Daniel Jones, he had him at 26. Where did he end up on our list? About 17. 16 for Daniel Jones, so a pretty decent jump from him. 10 spots. Cam Newton, I mean, we dropped him. Cam Newton and Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold 19, Cam Newton 20. We dropped them big time. Big time. Not even really in the top 20 here. I've got no problem. I mean, Sam Darnold was 32, folks. 32, so we dropped them big time. And then we moved up Teddy B a little bit. We moved Mac Jones down a lot. We moved Andy Dalton down a lot from 29. So, didn't really agree overall, but the top 10 was pretty solid by Chris Sims. Just moved a couple in. But the reason why we had to do this was because Tua being 34 is just the ultimate disrespect. I don't agree with that at all. I mean, we had him at 19, and that's light, folks. I mean, I theoretically, I could move Tua past Matt Ryan. I could move Tua past Derek Carr. I could move him past Baker Mayfield. I could. But we're gonna see. We're gonna take it slowly but surely. But definitely did not deserve to be out of the top 32 here. So, and I'm big on Justin Herbert, folks. I think 11 is a little underwhelming for that man. He's just looking absolutely great, and I cannot wait to see what that man does year number 2. So that is our top 40 countdown. going into kind of training camp. And, once we're done with the NBA season, once that's all wrapped up and good to go, then we're going to go heavy into the NFL, seeing what happened last season, changing any narratives that we have that we've kind of been talking about, seeing if we have to retool our thinking any, and just getting everybody on the same page come the start of the NFL season. So we're going to go heavy, every team, every player, we're going to go adjust, count their wins, see what they can do, see what their top is, what their ceiling is, see what their floor is, and we're going to go heavy in it. But we got to get done with the NBA season first, and then we'll go into that.